Yum. Welcome to how to make a seafood boil from home. First, you're going to start by prepping the brine, and to do so, you're going to need a large pot with some water, and you're going to peel and chop some onions, throw those in the pot, along with some chicken broth, little intermission for the dog, and then we're going to start chopping up some garlic, lots of chopping. Can never have too much garlic. Then you're gonna add some paprika and some Old Bay seasoning, and then gonna add the garlic in there and give it a good mix. And then we're gonna throw some lemons in there. Keep mixing, lots of mixing. You wanna make sure everything's blended real nice. We're gonna start prepping the vegetables and seafood. My dad prepped the seafood while my mom prepped the vegetables. Here's my dad getting the shrimp ready, taking off their shell. And then my mom is going ahead and slicing up the sausage. And yeah, it's a whole family thing we got going here. Once everything is all chopped and prepped and rinsed, we're just gonna set it aside until the water is ready. Here we're gonna start the garlic butter. Just throw 2 things of butter in there and squeeze some lemon. And here's my brother struggling a little bit to squeeze the lemon. You may struggle too, but that's okay. Here's the layout we got going: some corn, crab legs, shrimp. It's all getting ready. We're all helping. And then, yeah, just chop up the corn into little pieces. And once everything is prepped, just continue to set it aside, and you're good to go. This is the lineup we got going. Everything's cooking, things are melting, looks good. And while that's all cooking, you're gonna wanna set the table because this is a messy meal. You wanna get some wax paper and cover almost your entire table with it. And once that is done, you're gonna want some cutting boards, probably an individual cutting board per person, and some type of mallet or hammer for the crab legs. Here we are setting up the cutting boards with the mallets. We've got some bowls set out for the scraps from the crab legs and the corn. We also got some bibs. They have little crabs on them, super cute. They catch everything, and then we're gonna wanna add the potatoes. We're gonna start with the potatoes first for the vegetables once the water was boiling. And then after the potatoes, we're gonna get started with adding the sausage. Here's my mom adding some sausage, nice steamy water. And then we're gonna go ahead and start adding the corn. Be careful, don't drop it in the pot or else it'll splash and hit you. It was really hot. It did happen a couple times, but it's all about the experience. Stir it all up, give it a nice little mix. You can see the onions in there from before. They've started to come apart a little bit, which is perfect. Let that boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. And it's gonna be real steamy. Obviously, make sure you have your fan on. Here's a little setup of what the table looks like. Some lemons if you want that extra lemon flavor. And then we're gonna start by adding some seafood, and we're gonna start with the shrimp because it takes more time to cook than crab legs. You're just gonna keep adding in that shrimp in there. Give it a good little mix. Start adding the crab legs. Make sure everything is underwater and gets mixed around. That way so everything has a little bit of that seasoning on it, which gives it the really good, nice flavor. Lots of crab legs. That's what the hammers are for. See the crab legs like barely fit in there. Push them down a little bit, just make it work. Keep mixing, make sure everything gets in that boiling hot water so it's fully cooked. And then once it's boiling and everything's cooked and the shrimp is pink, you're just gonna drain the water from the pot. It's gonna be really steamy, so if you're wearing glasses, those might fog up. That did happen to my dad. But yeah, we use the lid to keep everything from falling out. Little tip. It's looking beautiful. Can't wait to eat it. And then once that's done, you're just gonna dump it, literally just dump it on the table. That's what the wax paper is for. It is just going to be the messiest but most insane meal you're ever gonna eat. And then enjoy. Watch out for your fingers though. Thanks for watching.